officially the end of week 4 for me on Weight Watchers. I weigh in on Wednesday mornings, so that's my scale, and this is my weigh-in. Okay, so a weight gain this week, which is less than awesome. Can't say it surprises me though. It was Christmas week. I've been on vacation, so I've been out of my normal routine. In past weeks, I have done really well, 3 to 2 pounds per week. So this, in the 4th week, is the first week that I've gained. But like I said, been on vacation, 4 Christmas parties, eating out pretty much every day, and not making really good choices when I'm out, eating stuff that like takes up my whole points for the day, and then relying on bonus points and activity points to eat throughout the rest of the day. I did stay under my point values. I ate all my bonus points and 7 of my activity points, but technically I still followed the plan. However, I think that is way too much food for someone of my size to expect any weight loss on. So I am proud of myself for continuing to track even when I wasn't being good, and when I realized I was running out of points, to increasing my activity level. So that I wasn't breaking plan. But next week my goal is to only use about half of those bonus points. That seems to be where I can use before and still lose weight. So use less of my bonus points next week. Eat more fruits and veggies. I did not hit that health check this past week, and I think that had a very negative impact. Too many carbs and processed foods and not enough protein and veggies and fruits. So I know what I did wrong. I just gotta bite the bullet and do better next week. So welcome to my fridge. What I'm making today is I'm making a couple things. The first of which is this lovely chicken teriyaki out of the Japanese cookbook my cousin got me for Christmas. So it's a homemade marinade. That's what it looks like all done. Yummy, yummy. Raw chicken looks so gross to me. You can check out the rest of my fridge. Isn't it neatly organized? I'm just happy when my fridge looks all nice and tidy. So anyway, that's our chicken marinade. We're going to continue leaving it to marinate, but I wanted to talk to you about what went into it. So check out this. This is my little, isn't that so cute? My recipe book. So the recipe is you need 2 to 3 pounds of chicken, skinless, boneless chicken, thighs, legs, whatever. I used thighs. So 2 thighs of chicken is 4 points. Then you use 1 tablespoon of grated fresh ginger root. This is my ginger root. I've already obviously grated it, peeled it and grated it. Then you need 1 clove of garlic. A clove, guys, for those of you who don't know, is when you open up the garlic, it has these little parts inside. That's a clove. One of those is a clove. And it's a crushed clove of garlic. Then you need 2/3 cup soy sauce. So this is my soy sauce. It's just Walmart brand. I'm sure there are better brands out there, but that's just what I grabbed. Also 1 tablespoon of sake, which is Japanese wine, so or alcohol. So Japanese style sake, I don't know if this is the best brand for this. It's just what I found at my local Asian grocery store. And then you need 1/4 cup mirin, which is rice wine. So there's my mirin, there's my sake, there's my soy sauce. Then you also need 3 tablespoons of sugar, which I use Splenda Essentials, gives me fiber. I don't know how it'll do as a marinade. I've never tried it in a marinade before, but you know what? We're going to try it today. So that's Splenda, 3 tablespoons of sugar. You mix it all together, put your chicken in, marinade for, let it marinate for several hours or overnight if you've got the time, and then you bake it in a 325 degrees Fahrenheit oven for 45 minutes, turning once, and baste with the marinade. And that is your chicken teriyaki recipe. I'll let you know how it tastes. Alright, so this is the second dish I'm making today. These are going to be steamed wontons, and this is the filling that will go inside them. So what I have here is essentially, looks so tasty. I have about 8 ounces of ground beef thawed. I have 2 tablespoons of grated ginger root, 2 tablespoons of finely chopped green onions, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, a half teaspoon of sugar. I use Splenda. 1.5 teaspoons of 1.5 tablespoons of sesame oil, 2.5 tablespoons of cornstarch. And what I'm doing, or what I did, was I mashed it all together. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little thingies here, wonton wrappers. I bought them again at my Asian grocery store in the frozen food aisle. They're not over by like the spring roll wrappers and all that stuff. They're in the back, and there's nutrition info on the back, which lets me know that I can have 5 of these wontons for 6.5 points. So, so far today I've only eaten fruit and veggies to keep my points down because I'm going to kind of have like a massive Asian food feast here. But I'm going to have 5 wontons. I'm going to have 2 teriyaki chicken thighs, which is 4 points. And then I'm also going to have sushi once I get it in my rice cooker there. So the wontons and the sushi would make, I guess, a really good meal because you can cook your rice in your rice cooker, and you at the same time can steam your wontons at top, so you don't fry the wontons. Makes them a little healthier. So that's how I'll be preparing this dish. I'll be making my sushi for my sushi rice in my automatic rice cooker. At the same time, for about 30 minutes, I'll be steaming my beef wontons. So here is my rice cooker. I have put my rice in, but that'll make about 4 cups. But remember, only about 1/4 of a cup is what I'll put on my sushi roll, and that'll be my points. There are my little wontons. I'm only going to eat 5 of those. The rest are for my grandpa. But put them on top, like so. And then I close my lid. Alright, so now I've got my rice, my sushi rice cooking in the rice cooker with the wonton steaming on top of it. And this alone would be good enough for a meal. The teriyaki chicken is kind of overdoing it, but I wanted to try a couple recipes. So, but anyway, these are these little bamboo mats things. My Japanese friend doesn't actually use these, they just use foil, but I got these with my sushi kits, so I like to use them. That's my little wooden spoon that you spread the rice on the nori with. Nori is seaweed. Alright, so here we are at the halfway point with the chicken. It smells awesome. So I'm going to baste it with my little baster into the marinade, and then flip it, and then put it back in for another 22 minutes or so. Okay, so now I've got my salmon, my salmon out. It's smoked salmon, so it's not traditional sushi. It is cooked meat. I have had raw salmon, or not raw salmon, but I have had raw sushi, and I really like it. But salmon's just my favorite. This smoked salmon is so buttery and just awesome and yummy. Anyway, so there's the salmon divided into quite a bit. That's more meat than you typically get in a sushi roll, but I like me some salmon. So anyway, there's our nori. Over here I have some cucumber spears and my cream cheese avocado mix, and it's all gonna go together in this yummy sushi roll. Alright, so I have already cut up some. Those I way overstuffed, but this one I did a bit of a better job on. So that's what it looks like once you like fold it over with the little bamboo mat. And so now I'm just going to take my very sharp, wet, serrated knife and cut, bam, 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 and then put them on my little platter. And you can hear the beeping of the oven. The chicken teriyaki is done, so the timing did work out. So let me turn that off. And it looks really good. All right, we are ready to eat. So we've got the chicken thighs, 4 points for 2. The wontons, 6.5 points for 5. And the sushi rolls, which are 6 points for 5. And of course, you can't eat awesome Asian food without awesome chopsticks. So I am gonna go with my matte pencil chopsticks since I got these for Christmas. Aren't they cool? They don't actually draw, but how cool is that? The lightsabers are pretty boss, though, not gonna lie. And everybody loves dinosaurs and drumsticks. So anyway, we're about to get started eating. I will get back to you next week with maybe some new recipes. And hopefully I will have not gained weight next week. Hopefully I'll have better news next week. But I hope you enjoy these recipes and, yeah, Asian food on Weight Watchers. Alright, bye guys. Maddie, I gained weight this week. I know. Okay, Maddie. Why are you such a judgmental fish? Other people have supportive fish, and I just have you. You're so mean. Why you gotta be so mean? I'm gonna do better next week. God, you always do this. Look at how much food you're eating. Each one of those things is like a point. You had like 12 points for breakfast. Whatever, Maddie.